Welcome everyone, Johnny Keck over at AMP Futures, and thank you for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to show you how to create indicator templates using the TradingView platform. The previous video, we just went over a quick overview on how to add the indicators. So in this video, we're going to show you how to save a particular setup. For example, if you add a series of indicators onto a chart and you'd like to save that layout as a template, so therefore when you create a new chart, you don't have to go through the trouble of creating and adding all those indicators again. So it's going to be an easy, streamlined process in terms of getting specific templates added onto your charts, and we're going to demonstrate that today in today's video. All right, so let's get right into it. We're going to go ahead and just pull up the platform. This is the September mini S&P contract. Looks like we're going to be rolling from June to September, I believe this Thursday, so that's going to be the 9th of June. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple indicators. Let me just kind of make a few adjustments here. Just resize the chart. Let's get rid of the sell and buy buttons there, just so we have a little more display. All right, so I'm just going to add a series of indicators. No specific preference. I'm just going to go in the list and just add some random ones that I pick. So for example, let's start with the Bollinger Bands. Let's just scroll down the list and pick a few here. So Commodity Channel Index CCI, Moving Average Cross. Let's get volume in there. And then we'll do one last one, MACD. All right, so let's just pretend that we went through the process of getting into each one of these indicators and modifying parameters, for example, just changing colors. So for example, let's just pretend that I took a lot of time to change these input values as well as changing up the colors. That's typically what you would do as a user. You're going to basically make the indicators look based on your preference. All right, so what you want to do is get all the indicators onto one chart exactly the way that you want, make all your changes, change any colors, change any input values, whatever the case may be, make any modifications if needed. Once you have the indicators sitting on the chart exactly the way that you like, the next step is saving the indicator template. Okay, so I've already added the indicators. Let's go here now and click on this little drop-down menu to the right of indicators, and now you're going to select the option Save Study Template As. So if I left-click on that option, it will give me the option to name this anything I want. So let's go ahead and just call this today's date. So 6/7/2016. We're going to go and click OK. All right, so now, if you notice, the template has been saved. Okay, so now when I go to create a new chart, so let's go here, and let's just do a two-chart split. I'm going to go ahead and remove the indicators off this right chart here. So right-click, remove all indicators. So as you can see, the indicators are set up on the left initial chart that we first started off with, and then we have a blank chart to the right. So imagine if you spent a couple hours making any changes, it'd be a hassle to do the same exact thing on this chart here. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the chart to make sure it's selected. We can see that it's bold. That's not. So now we're going to go here, indicators, and then we're just going to simply click the 6/7/2016 template, and now you can see instantaneously it added all the indicators that we have within that template. And that right there is pretty much indicator templates. So that's the main reason it's important to understand how to create these templates, because it's going to save you a lot of time. A couple things I want to point out real quick. Let me just go back to a single chart display. Let me remove the indicators off this chart. And let's go ahead and add a new indicator template setup. So I'm going to add some different indicators here. So I'm going to go back to indicators. Let's go with the accumulation distribution. Let's go with the Arun indicator. Let's go with the Donchian channels, and the last one, let's just go with momentum. All right, so this is a different set of indicators from the prior template that we just created. Now, what we're going to do now is create additional templates. So you're not limited to just creating one template. We still have the original template there, the 6/7/2016, but now we're going to go ahead and create a new template. So we're going to hit Save Study Template As. Again, same process. This time we'll just call this, of course, you want to name the templates different from one another. So let's just say we'll just call this AMP, for example. All right, I'm going to click OK. All right, now if you notice the drop-down menu, you have 6/7/2016, and now you have AMP. So what you can do is you can create as many templates as you wish. There's no limitation. One cool thing that I do want to show you, I'm going to create one more template. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove these indicators. Right-click, remove all indicators. Right, let's go back to indicators, and let's just add Elder's Force Index. Let's add Ease of Movement. Again, just randomly picking any indicator, stochastic and stochastic RSI. You know what? That's a little too similar. Let me remove that one real quick. Let's just delete that, and we'll add the RSI instead. So there is the RSI. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so now we have a different setup. So we're going to go back here, click the drop-down menu on indicators. We're going to hit Save Study Template As, and then we'll call this one Sample. Click OK, and now you can see you have 3 templates created. Okay, so now what you can do, which is kind of cool, if you notice, if you hover your mouse cursor, now if you want to delete any templates, just hit that little trash can icon right there, which is delete. I'm going to keep them, but if you notice, there's a little star there. So watch what happens when I click that little star. I'm going to click that one, I'm going to click that one, I'm going to click that one. So you can see now they're all yellow. That means they're activated. Now if you notice, to the right of the indicators button, there's 3 stars, and if you hover your mouse cursor over it, it's a shortcut icon to those templates. So you have the 6/7/2016, you have the AMP, and you have the sample. So now, if I go like, let's for example, a 3-chart multi-chart display. All right, so let's just, I don't like that. It's kind of little, let's do that. That looks a little better. Okay, so let me remove all the indicators off every chart. Okay, so we have 3 charts. At the moment, there's no indicators on all 3 charts. So now I can use the templates separately, or however way I wish to use them, to add these indicators onto the charts. So for example, if I click on this big chart to the left, I want to add the 6/7/2016 template, click it. All right, it's on there. Click here. I can click here, the AMP template. Now it's on there. Click here, and now I can click the sample template. And you see how easy it is for me to add that specific setup onto the charts. And this is by far going to be the most efficient way to save your templates and get your indicator setups across different charts, different symbols, whatever the case may be. So right now this is all ES charts, but maybe I want to change this chart here, ENQM6, or it's June. We're still trading June. We'll change this one to YMM6. All right, so now you have 3 different charts, but 3 different templates. So again, this is just pretty much a quick video on how to create indicator templates. This is how you create them as favorites. If you don't want them as favorites, of course, just go back and click on the little drop down here and just uncheck those little stars, and now you can see those icons go away, the star icons. I like that personally. Personally, I like that, so I'm going to keep them. And now you have the 3 stars there. And that pretty much is how you create indicator templates. Very easy, a very nice feature that's available within TradingView. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give our 24-hour support team a call. You can always call us at 312-893-6400, extension 1. That transfers you directly to our help desk. Otherwise, if you have any other questions, you can always call us at any time. For more videos, feel free to visit our YouTube channel. The URL is www.ampfutures. My apologies, www.youtube.com/ampfutures. Again, that's www.youtube.com/ampfutures. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Happy trading.